come with me. We're tall, but no place is too far. Come with me. We're tall, but no place is too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. We're tall, but no place is too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. I don't even carry cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas, we back and forth. Round trips, all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. We're tall, but no place is too far. Come with me. We're tall, but no place is too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me. We're tall, but no place is too far to go.
All right. Good afternoon, Lachelle Pierre. How are you, my friend?
Hey there, Kevin Harris. I am fantabulous. How are you today?
Doing good. I'm doing good. Hey, everybody was moving and grooving backstage on the song. So, man, that is a sexy song. It's like a summer song. Would you say that's summer? Is that a travel song? What kind of mood does that put you in?
It's a lifestyle song, man.
Yeah. Sexy lifestyle song. Would you call it that?
Yes. Whatever vibe you feeling, summer, spring, winter, fall, come with me. You know, That's it.
Yes, because people right now are traveling with Tava Worldwide. I mean, the savings are great. And man, I'm telling you, the savings are great. I mean, I just got back and the savings were great where I stay. So look, you guys need to be using Tava Worldwide. You can plan a 2 or 3 day trip getaway, a staycation. You know, don't just look at places, you know, Lachelle, that are out of state. You can look in Florida. I know y'all probably tired of Florida. Y'all get the weather all the time, but it's nothing like a staycation. I'm going to look for some.
Correction, Kevin. Correction.
Yes.
In addition to staycations, we do vacations now.
Yeah.
I just thrill in the back. Yes.
I tried to send you on a vacation yesterday, but you told me, nah, I'm going by myself.
Well, I don't have a bay.
Well, see, every time you put that out there, the inbox start lighting up. So you need to just stop. I think you use that as bait.
Hey, we speak the truth here at Tava. So
first of all,
unfortunately, right now I'm still just doing staycations. Where are my single ladies? Where's D, Lester? Who else? Who else in the chat?
Man,
you know, we're trying to work up to a vacation, you know.
I know, right? I know, but you know what? Myself and Mr. Lloyd, we're not having it. We're not having it. So. Oh, I'll tell you, Shell tried to go on a date, Tava Nation, one time. Kenny and I blew her up the entire night, and Yolanda was like, "Leave her alone." We blew her up until she answered.
They really are. He really is telling the truth. Like, they were calling me, asking me things. Like, I knew that somebody else could answer for them. But just because I said I'm going to be out, you know. But anyway, Tava.
Yes. But no, man. But no, happy Wednesday to each and every one of you guys and ladies. We're super excited. We're coming up upon Mother's Day. You see our Mother's Day theme out there right now. Happy Mother's Day to all the women around the world. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for all that you all do. It is tough being a mom. I mean, I tell you, I looked at Yolanda yesterday and I walked in from my trip and she was exhausted because that little boy ran her to death. So I just took over the duties of daddy duties. But moms have a lot, especially if you're working, you're coming home, you're trying to prepare food, you're trying to take care of the family. Then you got to take care of the hubby too. So, I mean, that is a lot. So,
and that's more work than the kids right there, from what I hear.
I know. So I want to say from the bottom of my heart to all the mothers, you know, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. And Lachelle, happy Mother's Day to you. And
Thank you.
you do a whole lot, not just for your family, but for all the women in the office, from the office to
Thank you.
Taba Nation. So happy Mother's Day to you as well. Okay.
Yes, and we want to say happy Mother's Day to all the moms, godmoms, aunties who act as moms, grandmas, just every woman who has served in any type of mother capacity. Because what we know is it truly takes a village. So thank you to all of you that serve in that capacity, and we hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Yes, and I am a mama's boy. I'm not afraid to say it. I used to be. I used to tell Yolanda I'm not, but yes, I am. I am a mama's boy, and I am one. The older that I get, okay. So yes, I am a mama's boy. So, but listen, Lachelle, look, we have a lot to talk about here today.
Yes,
I'm just gonna go ahead and get it kicked off, man. I don't know if you're a wealth builder. I want you all to put it in the chat. Where are my wealth builders? Where are my 120 club people?
yes,
What's 120? If you are a 120 member, that means that you are getting at least three of the Tava products, that comes out on Smart Ship, Auto Ship, whatever you want to call it, at every single month. So if you're a wealth builder, put in the chat 120. That means you're on all three products. You're being a
yes.
product of the product. Because guess what? You cannot talk about the product if you're not using the product. You
That
know,
is right.
yeah,
Oh, wait, wait, wait. Can I share my product testimony?
absolutely, because you're getting ready to run a marathon, a triathlon, whatever you about to do. What are you about to do over there?
I am doing a triathlon this weekend. I am so excited about that. My daughter and we are doing our very, very first one: swim, bike, and run. Okay.
Yes.
So I'll be posting about that this weekend, ladies. But let me tell you, and I have to give credit for this one to none other than Triple Diamond TK Walker. While we were in Atlanta this weekend and we are talking about products. Oh, speaking of Atlanta, okay, we'll come back to Atlanta. If you were in
My pleasure.
Atlanta, drop some fireballs in the chat or something if you were there. Hey there, Diamond Joseph Newman. I see you. I see you. Uh, but let me tell you guys. So TK said, because she had two people that were winners in the challenge from her team. And she said what they were doing is drinking the Caprice coffee, and they open the flare and mix it in the coffee.
Hmm.
Now, I do the valet and the flare, a little shot of valet, and I open the flare. We call that the bionic tonic. Thank you, Double Diamond Paul Moore, for starting that. So I do that all the time. She said, no, put the flare in the coffee. Honey, ladies, come close, come close, come close. It just changed the game, y'all. Now, I don't know if Dr. Bromwell is on here because I don't know if this is healthy or not. But let me tell
Yeah,
you,
I want to know.
I did not eat for almost 24 hours.
Oh, that's
Ladies, it curbed my appetite. I wasn't hungry. I didn't have any cravings. Okay. I was drinking a lot of my
so I need to
water.
lose about 6 pounds. How long this gonna take?
Baby, let me look at this waist. We getting snatched, y'all.
Okay now. All right.
I'm telling y'all, open up the flare, put it in your Caprice, and drink it.
You
Ladies, I
just
am beyond
you just want
excited.
everybody to see your outfit. You just
I
want to
did.
see your outfit. Stand up again. Twirl. Do the twirl. You
It's
just want.
springtime. I'm bringing the flowers,
Y'all
I'm in full bloom here.
y'all tell Lachelle she looks nice today. Put in the chat. Director of operation, you look nice. So all right. All right, but no, that look, I'm gonna try that. Thank you, TK, for that trip.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna try that. That is a great tip. But I'm curious too. I want to hear from Dr. Nicole Bramwell to break that down. Why
Right.
is that happening? What makes that possible? So we need to do a call with her. Why is that possible? So
Yes, Dr.
but I love
Bromwell, if you're on here, put it in the chat. Okay, I would not recommend not eating for 24 hours, but if you incorporate some healthy eating habits with that, I
it. Yeah.
mean, guys, you will, it has to help. So, like I said, for me, no cravings. You know, oh wait, let me tell y'all what I did do. Where's Tony Fleming? Is Tony Fleming on here? Tony Fleming cannot book another event. Let's talk about Atlanta, Kevin, at a DoubleTree hotel
The
ever
cookie,
again in life.
the hot cookies. I already know
They,
that's what I'm say.
I killed them. Their profit margin went down last week because I ate so many of those cookies. I'm not even going to.
Yeah, they
And
get you, man.
shout out to Mr. Riley, because see, after you don't get them after check-in, right? So then I was going to different agents to get one, and then after they all knew me, I sent Mr. Riley up there, and he scored a lick. He got 4 at one time.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Look at Tammy Durden say she had 3 cookies in a row.
No more DoubleTree events. I can't take it.
Yeah, that's their signature. That's their signature. I love it. So, but no, Atlanta, look, guys, if you all were in Atlanta at the day party, you know, we had guests.
Yeah.
You're going to see more day parties, you know, in your city. I won't name the city that Mr. Lloyd is looking at, but, you know, get ready. It's down south somewhere. That's why I'm going to say as far south as we can go as a company. It's down south. That's all I can say. So, so get your guests together. So we'll be, you know, putting something out pretty soon. Maybe it's on a yacht. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a yacht.
You know what, Kevin Harris? I didn't say a word. Hey, you guys, if you were in Atlanta, put it in the comments. We want to know, what did you think about the new format? How many of you are used to you're inviting people, hey, my company's having a business opportunity. Will you come with me Saturday? And people are like, no. But when you said, hey, we're having a Tava day party Saturday, room full of people and guests. Guys, we want to know, how did you like the new format? Did that work for you? Do you want to see more of that? Put it in the chat and call out somebody who should have been there and let them know they missed it.
Yep. Also, Lachelle, not only Atlanta, I saw Janella Simpson getting ready to go to Baton Rouge today. I think they're kicking off tonight, tomorrow.
That's right.
Yeah. So if you have meetings around the country, we want to hear. We want to know where your meetings where your meetings are at. Drop it in the chat. Let people know where you're having your meetings at. It's just not a corporate thing. People are traveling. I've been traveling. I know Tony's about to get on the road. TK's been on the road. Nina's been on the road. If you're traveling, let us know. We will put it out because we want to make sure your meetings are very successful. I know the Raleighs down in Miami, they've been doing weekly meetings. So hats off to them. Kudos. But wherever you are, please put in the chat. Please notify customer service. And we'll make sure that your meetings are out there too. I know Maryland is coming up, I believe this week or next week. So hats off to that team out in Maryland. Ronald, man, congratulations. Several of the leaders up there in that DMV area. There it is, May 14th. You know, that's going to be going down in the DMV. So make sure that we get that information so we can put that out there. Okay. But I'm going to move out of the way after this, Lachelle. You guys have not seen this in a while. For all you wealth builders, you got it. You got it this morning. You got it at 10 a.m. The email went out. Here's what's taking place. Here's what's taking place right now. Limited time right now. You better stock up. You want to get buy 2. Joseph Newman, I know you texted me the other day. It was already in the works, man. I just could not say. That's why I was delayed texting you back. Okay. But no, there it is. Buy 2 bags of Basia 30 count tea and get the other for free right now. And we say it all the time. This is the time that you should be sampling right now. Right now. I heard somebody say, hey, their allergies are bothering them. Hey, guess what? You better drink this detox tea. You need to detox. You need to detox and stay away from the dairy. Detox and stay away from the dairy. Okay.
And Stephanie Allen hit me up on Facebook also, talking about how much tea she's selling and needed a promo. Well, ma'am, this is why I didn't respond to you.
That's right. So listen, for all y'all who text us and call, and if I go back there and see y'all buy 1 bag, that's going to be a problem. We're going to take y'all off the list. So But no, so it's a lot. Summer months are ahead of us.
Yes.
And I'm telling you guys, start now. Go ahead and get as much as possible.
Yes.
You won't see it again this month. I will tell you this. You will not see this one again this month. I can assure you of that. So you better stock up on it. We have some other things that we're working on here as a company. So I'm going to encourage you to stock up while these supplies last. So somebody call Ebony Henderson and tell her it will be today only. Ebony
is gonna get you one day. Ebony is gonna get you for always calling her out, and I'm not gonna be able to save you, Kevin Harris.
Man, look, no, I'm not even gonna say that. Ebony, somebody just called Sharella. You need to call Ebony. I know that's your girl, and let her know that this will be today only. Okay.
Hey, wait, Kevin. Let me tell you what else they need to do, because Cinco de Mayo is this week, right?
Now, if you come up with some kind of concoction for Cinco de Mayo, I'm gonna exit this Zoom.
No, I don't have a concoction. I'm just trying to look out for the people. All right. So as they are detoxing and cleansing, because they're going to need to get all of that out of their system. Okay.
Yes.
That they put in, eating all that heavy food they're going to eat, right? But the Valet 30, from what I hear, word on the street, the Valet 30 is a great recovery drink, okay?
And before.
Yes.
Do
So
it before and do it afterwards.
take a shot before you start. You're going to have a great big burst of energy, right? It'll help you. And then that next morning, for those that may feel a little sluggish, can't get it going, take a little bit bigger shot.
Yep.
I'm telling you, after Cinco de Mayo, get it to your friends. That's who you need to get it to. Those that you know you're going to be there with, okay? It's great. Now, that's just what I heard. And I've had to give it to Kevin several times, and it's helped him. He can.
Oh man, I'm done. I'm done. So but look, if you had a birthday this month, happy birthday to Nina Moore. Happy birthday to Janella Simpson.
Yes.
Those are the two that I know because they've been putting it all out. I think Nina been celebrating for about 6 months. Janella as well. Happy birthday to you all. If your birthday is this month, put it in the chat so we can celebrate you too. Okay.
Happy birthday, everybody.
Yep. And
happy anniversary. Happy Tava-versary. Did anybody join Tava in May of 2021? Anybody? Is this your 1-year Tava-versary? If you're on here, we want to know that too. Happy anniversary to you guys.
Yes. So, but listen, Michelle, I'm gonna exit. But look, I have something to say to Baton Rouge. Look, I'm so excited for Baton Rouge. You guys are attacking that market. A lot of progress is being made. You all are out there making sure that people are hearing about Tava. You're inviting big. I see it in the numbers. So I want to encourage you all to invite until the last minute tonight and get the people out tonight and get binary qualified. Also, Lachelle, I don't know before I exit. I'm not going to completely exit. We have the enhanced points, the enhanced, whatever you call them, Michelle, what I call them, enhanced volume that you all saw last month on the starter. Those are available. We decided on the 2nd of this month to put it back up. We got several calls saying that you all love that promotion last month. I'm gonna tell you guys, get on it this week. See, you do what you do. You do stuff every day. You work every day. You work from week to week. Okay. You prospect from week to week. So the enhanced volume is still available. Milton Burt, the enhanced volume is still available, sir. Somebody tag Milton and let him know the enhanced volume is out there. Kimberly Martin is still out there. Okay.
And all so guess what, Mr. Harris? So if you know that if you have a preference of enhanced volume or you prefer the fast start bonus, you need to be enrolling your people yourself. Don't send them to enroll and then get upset when they pick the wrong one. Okay. Enroll your new business partners.
Yep. Because I know several people that are running for rank right now.
Yes. Congratulations to everybody that hit rank last month.
Yep. Graduations are coming up. Weddings are coming up. I want you all to understand why we are doing this promo today. You're going to need product to sample and give away. You're going to need it. Don't just look at these things that are coming up in this season. Like, oh man, no, it's not going to be anything going on. You're around people. You may as well sample. And there you go, Lachelle. So take advantage of the opportunities that you have. People always want to know what you do. Sherella, what you do for a living? Get Fit by Tila, what you do for a living? Look, people want to know. So you better have inventory. How are you going to open up a store and you don't have any inventory?
Come on now.
How are you going to open up a store? How are you going to open up a liquor? I mean, not a liquor store, that's a bad example, but you understand what I'm saying. How are you going to open up any type of business without any inventory? You cannot. Do it. And why say, well, I'm going to mail you some, wait till I get home. No, you better have it on you. Product should always be on hand. Because guess what? If you sample one, what if they say, give me 2 bags? What are you going to do? Well, wait till I get home. I'm going to ship. No, you better have you some inventory. All right.
That's right.
All right. So look, let me get off my soapbox. But Lachelle, I'm going to turn it over to you. I'm going to come back in. And, but look, the first guest you should bring up, you should bring this lady up right here.
How are you going to take over my show and do, y'all, Sherella, didn't we discuss this before?
Sherella always messing with me. Sherella, what's going on, Sherella? How are you?
Mr. Harris, you ain't right. You ain't right.
I know. I'm not gonna tell everybody why your camera turned side like that. You know, we want you to turn it the other way, but we'll talk about that. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I'm blessed.
You are blessed. Well, look, it's good to see you again. Look, Taba's in you. Taba's always in you since day one. You're at every single event. And, you're gathering the knowledge, and it's not just you're supporting the company, you're supporting yourself, you're feeding yourself, you're around the energy. Why is it so important for you to be around the energy every time we do an event? That's the first question.
Okay. Well, it's important for you to be around the energy and the people is simply because it keeps you motivated.
Right.
All right. A lot of times we get discouraged because people ain't buying from us, or maybe we're not getting as much feedback from people as we would like, which is why I teach people, don't look at what nobody else is doing. If you show up for your own business, eventually it's going to happen for you. I've been in Tava since October of 2019 when they started. 2.5 years going on 3 years, Mr. Harris. And now is when everybody is like really coming to me like, oh my gosh, Sherella, oh my goodness. The weight loss transformation. Now the transformation in a whole is now showing up. So it takes time.
Yeah. And I tell you, we always talk about our products. I already know you love the products here at Tava, but why did you join? What made you join? Not the person, let's not talk about the person who enrolled you, but what did you see? What made you just say, you know what, I need to be a part of that. What made you join?
Okay. One day I was just scrolling through social media. I'm gonna just back up a little bit. A year before I came into Tava, I was at work. I was working at a pharmacy, and they would do these yearly wellness checkups. And I was the last one to go in for the checkup. And I remember
you were a drug dealer too. I used to be a drug dealer in college. I was a drug dealer too.
Well, I was in the accounting office. I was actually in the accounting office working.
Okay, all right. Well, I used to push the pills. I
ain't push no pills. No. So I remember I was the last person to go, and the nurse saw me and she told me to come over. So she took me in the room and she took my blood pressure. Now, my family is a family who have high blood pressure. A lot of them have high blood pressure. And it's merely because of the way we eat. We're from the island. So we eat a lot of rice. We eat a lot of this, that. So, So it was no surprise when she checked my blood pressure and she said, the first thing she said was, Miss Saunders, are you okay? And I said, yeah. And she said, okay, all right. Let me sit you here for about 2 minutes. I'll check your other arm. So then she went to the other arm and she checked the other arm and she said, are you sure you're fine? I say, I'm sure. Why you keep asking me? And she said, your blood pressure is to the roof. I mean, triple digits over triple digits. Okay. And she said, you need to leave and go to the hospital because this is dangerous. And I said, Well, I'm fine. There was no feeling about it and nothing. So when I went to the doctor said, "Yeah, you got high blood pressure." So she figured it was the foods that I was eating and the things. So she told me to change my diet. But how many, we not consistent, right? So I changed for a little bit, went back to eating the same way again. And then I was on social media about a year later and I saw someone post something and I saw all the excitement and the ladies and them coming together and building together, and that excited me. I just was like, "Oh, that's my type of tribe right there. I like that, right?" So I reached out to her and I say, "Hey, I don't know what this is, but can you give me more information?" I never wait for a person to reach out to me about anything. I'm always the one spotting something, and I'm like, "Wait, hey, tell me what that is." So she invited me out to a meeting that night, and I saw Jeff and Janella at the meeting, and I've been following them for a while. I didn't know them personally, but I knew who they were. I knew the weight they carried with them, and I knew how many people they was rocking with. So I just was like, I'm just gonna go in. I didn't have all the money at the time, but I sacrificed. Actually, it was the light money. I was supposed to go pay on my mom's light money, and she told me she was going to give me the money to go pay it. But I had until 2 days to go and pay it. But I would get paid before the 2 days, so I would just go and pay it. I took the money from that, and I joined and got the 60 count pack, and I retailed that pack that weekend and made $300. It took me just a few days to retail the whole pack.
Wow. That is an amazing testimonial. That is amazing. So I never really knew why you joined, and guys, the reason why I asked that question, I hope you all are, listening. When we do Wealth Building Wednesday, it is for you all to pick up other nuggets. How many more people do you think out there are like Sharella? And you always hear me say, you have to open your mouth and people will tell you what they need, if you just listen, high blood pressure. Well, what do we have? We're not making any medical claims or anything like that. But what are some of our products that are good for that? It's all of them. First of all, you need to detox. You need to detox, and you need to get the Valet 30 in your system as well as the Flare. You heard what Lachelle just said about our CBD coffee. So if you listen to people, that's why I always say, Sharella, we don't sell products.
Right.
The products sell themselves. But if you can learn the skill of listening, and I just don't say that loosely, I'm talking to myself because I had to learn how to listen. Because I used to overtalk because I used to try to sell people what I had at that juncture, at that moment. But now, if you listen to people, they will tell you exactly what they need. A lot of times you can meet somebody, I'm always say the airport because that's where I'm at, seem like lately. But if you just sit and talk to people, they will tell you their business. And then don't try to sell them. They will tell you exactly what they need. All you have to do is just listen. Okay.
That's right.
Business cards are good, but at the same time, that's why it's important to have product on you, on you. Not wait till I get back to Atlanta. You should always have it on you, especially ladies. You got these big bags that y'all carry like suitcases anyway. These bags have gotten out of control. Okay, where y'all on social media like this, y'all hold them out front. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, but no, people will tell you exactly what you need. So I encourage you all to always have product on hand, and watch what will happen to your business. You'll get several testimonials like this, but you have to make sure that they take them. I've sat with people, Sharella. I don't just give them product. I make them take it right there in front of me. I'm not just giving them no product. I'm just y'all are laughing. Y'all are laughing. Y'all are laughing. Listen, y'all are laughing. What do y'all think the sample packs are for? Let's go ahead and take a shot together versus you calling them saying, well, did you take it? Well, no, I hadn't had a chance yet. I'm giving y'all some nuggets. I'm giving you some nuggets. Just take it with them. Okay. Yeah. We had detox tea at the day party. Everybody thought it was sweet tea because they're down south in Atlanta. It was sweet tea. Okay. It was the detox tea. Okay. When people have an experience, look, it is your job to make sure that they're taking it. Not when they get home. If you're meeting somebody one-on-one, when you're presenting to someone, if you're meeting somebody at Starbucks, Sharella, take it with them. Hey, let's go ahead and do a shot together, and then by the time they get home or whatever their destination, and you call them the next day, you know what, man, how did that make you feel? They're going to tell you, or they're going to be calling you beforehand. Okay.
Right.
So I'm so excited about Lachelle. Where you at? You not off, girl? Let's see how she just faded off. I took over a little bit. She just went down. So, but also tell us, you've been a part of Tava. How long have you been a part of Tava?
I started October of 2019. I didn't start at the beginning. I came in a few weeks later.
Like I told you guys, she's still here, and you're here because of the culture. You're here because you like everything. You've already said that. But, let's talk about, the financial. What has it done for you financially? And why don't you tell everybody your business? What has Tava done for you financially right now? Because I'm super proud of you. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Well,
wait. Because she said that she took the money. She took the light money. She didn't say light bill. She took the light money. I ain't never heard of that one. We used to call it light bill back in the day. Okay. She said light money. Okay. So now she's not taking light money. So tell everybody what it's doing for you.
You're
Hello. Okay. So while we're waiting on her, Lachelle, there you are.
I'm back. Yep, she froze for a second. Well, sir, I went down because I specifically asked you before. I said, Kevin, you want to do the interview? You're like, oh, no. And then what do?
I do it all the time. So I want to know, since her screen's unfrozen, I was going to do it anyway. So what were you saying? Because you froze.
Okay, my apologies. But when I started Tava, I was in a really, really bad spot financially. And as a single mother, I just wanted a way to, number one, stand on my own 2 feet because I wasn't getting support from my kid's father. But also, I wanted to be able to travel around the world with my kids. Like, I love to travel. So I needed money to travel. I didn't need money just to pay bills. I just was like, no, I need money to travel. But I was working at that time. I had stopped working for the pharmacy. I started working for my local government. I was there. And even though I laugh a lot of times when you guys say, oh, your good job, a lot of people were saying, Shirley, you have a good job. Like, that's a good job. But you never know what people go through while they're at work, right? I was literally planning to walk out of that job one day because it wasn't that I hated the job. I just was overworked and underpaid, and I was just stressed out. So financially, I knew I needed to do something other than work. Like, that's all I knew. Work to do it. I started retailing product. I was giving product to people at work. I remember.
Oh man, so it's getting good now. All right.
Let's give her a second to come back up.
Yes.
But Sharella is a businesswoman, and I mean, just been in, like you said, for a while, doing great things. Hold on one sec. Yep, she's frozen.
So, all right, we're gonna keep it moving, Lachelle. But look, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna let you bring our next guest up.
Do I get to interview somebody now?
Yeah, absolutely. She's all the way from California. She's a little bashful, but I want y'all to give her, what they say back in we used to listen to
the poetry, 2 snaps up.
2 snaps, y'all give her some love. Y'all show her some love, and we're gonna bring to the stage. I'll let you do it.
Look, are you here? Let me kick him out the room, ma'am, so he can talk. Hello.
Hi.
Turn your. Okay, we're getting an echo.
It's an echo?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
So if you're watching on Facebook or something like that, exit out.
Yeah, it's off. Everything's off. Still echoing?
All right, let's see. Yep.
No.
Are you logged in twice or something?
Oh, let me see. Hold on. It might be going on my laptop too. Hold on. Let's see. Exit that out. The phone's off. Is it still an echo?
All right. It still is.
Maybe I should. Should I try to go out and come back in? I don't know.
I've
exited out.
All right, let's see. I think it's better now.
Okay.
All right, let's dive on in. Miss Tila, thank you for coming on. And Mr. Harris said you are out of California, right?
Yes, ma'am, and thank you for having me.
Yes, glad you could come. So tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you to Tava.
Okay. My name is Tila. I am from California, the Bay Area specifically. I have been a personal trainer almost 9 years. Well, at the end of the year, it'll be 9 years. So let's just say 8.5. So I've really been into fitness and health and wellness for a really long time. What brought me to Tava was I've done some other multi-level marketing stuff and I had success over there with other companies, but where I am at in my life as far as my journey go, I want to support more of our people and be a part of stuff that that we have accomplished. And so someone told me about Tava, one of my friends out in Atlanta. She told me about Tava because she was like, I know you're looking for something, ran by us for, and I was like,
Yes.
okay, let me check it out. So I went on Instagram, I did some research, I came across Mrs. Lloyd page. I clicked the link. I didn't even ask any questions. I just signed up. I hadn't even talked to her, didn't message her, nothing. Um,
I love it.
and so I just signed up, and then I eventually messaged her. I was introduced to TK, and then TK helped me get started, taught me all about the business, and I was able to bring some people with me that were with me with other companies. They ended up signing up with me, and that was pretty much how it went down. And then I've been stuck ever since. It's been almost 2 years.
Wow. So let me ask, how have you incorporated the products, or have you incorporated the products with your fitness training?
So yes, I've definitely incorporated the products. I What I do is if people like I listen to my clients, right? And so if they're telling me things like they suffer from, bloatness, especially in their gut, the detox tea is really great for that. I honestly that's the best part to me is that it gets rid of the bloat because as
Yes.
women, especially after you've had children, your body doesn't go back the same. Sometimes our midsection doesn't go back to what it is. So if you're dealing with regular body changes due to having children or whatever, that
Or just
bloat.
even age.
Yeah, exactly. So that bloat, if you could at least get rid of that, it
Yes.
will definitely make the inches around your waist smaller. So I always recommend if they tell me they're having issues, using the restroom or anything, I listen. And so as soon as they say something that I know that we have a product that will benefit them, I will definitely offer it to them. But everybody knows, like, oh, go to Tila for the tea, go. So I just basically offer it to them based on what I know they need, especially like if they don't take vitamins, and they're like, I'm looking for a vitamin. I don't like the way a pill tastes when they take a vitamin like your regular ones out the store, your one a
Yes.
days or whatever. So I have to tell them, like, let me tell you about this Valet 30, especially if you put it in the refrigerator. You gonna change game changer as far as taking vitamins. So that's basically how I incorporate it. I just listen to my clients and give them what they need.
So tell us, as a trainer,
Yes.
can you give uh, some tip? Because we always say, okay, work out, eat better, drink plenty of water.
Hmm.
And there are a lot of us, and we try that, and maybe we're not consistent. What advice would you give someone that has maybe trying to do some things but hasn't had success?
Well, my thing, my first tip would be to just stay consistent, keep going, because that piece right there is where a lot of people mess up. Like they don't see a result in a week or 2 weeks, and then they kind of not necessarily. Some of them give up, some don't, but they'll start to backslide because they get discouraged. My thing is if you keep going, that's when the results will happen. So I always tell people, do not look for a quick result. stay consistent, stay on top of your routine, detox, take your vitamins, eat healthy. 30 minutes a day is really all you need, especially like you said, for those who are older and fitness may not have been a part of their everyday lives prior. So just, 30 minutes a day, you can walk, you can just move around your living room, you could turn on some music and dance for 30 minutes. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever feels good to you, but staying consistent is the most important part. And like I said, I know we fall off because we get discouraged. That's the thing. But don't get discouraged. Sometimes your friend will see the result before you do. Your significant other, your kids, and other people in your life will see it before you do. And I also recommend taking pictures, like from when you first start, then maybe after a month, take another picture and compare, because sometimes, in our minds, we think we haven't gotten a result yet, because we still have a little ways to go. But at the same time, if you have something to compare, the scale may not change, right? You might get on the scale and the scale may not change, but then you take pictures and you compare and you can see the difference. Because it depends on how you're training, you could be putting on some muscle too. So the scale might not change, but you look good and you have something to compare from where you started until now.
And I love what you said. And I still hear that. I still hear that feedback. I'm gonna take you down for 1 second. But I love what she said as far as the scale may not change, because I'm convinced, in my mind, your bones get heavier when you get older. That's why my scale isn't moving. My bones are heavier. But what I did notice, ladies, when I put on my waist trainer, that it was not as snug as it was 30 days ago. And that's a fact. And when I stepped on the scale, I really didn't feel, and I didn't see much different in the pounds. And I was like, what is going on? But when I put my trainer on, and certain outfits fit a little bit better. So as Tila said, the key is staying consistent. But even if you fall off, if you said you were going to drink a gallon of water and you only drank a glass today, okay, it's okay. Pick right back up. Get right back on the bandwagon and don't beat yourself up too much. Miss Tila, you there?
Yes.
All right. I don't know why we can't get rid of this feedback.
Oh, no.
But that's all
I
right.
hope they can hear me. I hope everybody can hear me.
Yes, we hear you great. So staying consistent. And what else would you tell them?
I do want to piggyback on the if you fall off, because people always say, "Oh, I fell off and it's been 2 days," or I fell off and it's been a week. Well, sometimes a rest period is not falling off. You have to give yourself grace. So if you look at it as you fell off, you might, your mind might start to fall into that thought process, like I've fallen off. But if you tell yourself, I'm just resting, I've been going hard for a week or 2 weeks, so for 2 or 3 days, I'm gonna take a break, or I'm gonna listen to my body. I'm extra sore. I need a few days to come back. I also believe in rewarding yourself after a certain period of time. So if you've done 2 or 3 weeks of consistency, and now you want to eat a cookie, you deserve the cookie. Eat the cookie, So
what about 2 or 3 or 4 cookies? Double tree cookies.
What I'm going to say about the 2, 3, or 4 is, if you've been consistent for a while, you deserve the 2, 3, or 4. But if you know you have larger goals, eat the 1. and give yourself grace and a pat on the back for that. You know what I'm saying? So
I love that. I love that.
So falling off, you don't fall off. You take breaks.
You give yourself grace.
Yes, reset and focus. That's it.
I love that. So let's talk about how you stay fit. Tell us about your step class.
Yes. So I'm actually coming up on my 1 year anniversary class in a week from today, with the step aerobics. So how it got started is I used to cheer and dance back in high school. So it's something that I love to do to keep moving. And I have noticed over the years that some people are not, like, especially in my market, a lot of people are not interested in being in the gym. Either they're intimidated or it doesn't interest them enough to stay consistent in that form, So I had saw people like these step aerobics classes kind of starting to develop in other places. And I'm also trying to change the culture of fitness here in the Bay Area. So when I saw that, I was like, I could absolutely bring this type of style of workout to the Bay, because I mean, although there are a few people doing it here and there, it's not as popular as it is, like in Atlanta or other places. So I started it. I started with a really small group of people. I do the same routine for about 3 weeks. So if you keep coming, it gives you a chance to learn it. And I mean, it's just super fun. We're super energetic, and I've had people stay consistent because of how fun this style of working out is, and I'm actually now offering it over Zoom. So if you are, on my Instagram page, or if you follow me, which is Get Fit by Tila, on Instagram, you can see when I'm saying, okay, I have the Zoom link if you want to join. So if you own a step board, you can try it right from the comfort of your own home, even if you're not local to the Bay Area. But the class is fun. I love it. Like I said, I've been a trainer. I've been a trainer for almost 9 years, and I've tried a bunch of different things, boot camps, one-on-one training, and this has been the style of working out that has really took my business and my growth to another level. So I'm really excited.
Wow. So let me ask, for those of us who are not coordinated, do you have to be coordinated to do the step class? Because my arms and legs just don't line up most of the time.
No. I mean, the thing is, we teach the moves step by step. We go over it as many times as we like to. And like you said, to the coordination thing, if you continue to take the class, practice makes perfect, right? So it eventually comes together. And it anyone can do it. That's what I say. Because I get a lot of people that are like, I don't have any rhythm. Girl, look, I tell them like this: we're not performing on stage. We're trying to burn some calories and have fun. So do the best that you could do.
All right. Well, as far as your business, give us one tip, something that you're doing that helps you to have success in your business.
One of the things I believe that helps me to have success in my business is that I stay consistent with it, and I make sure I let people know what I have going on. You know what I'm saying? So if you talk to me at any point, you'll know, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, because I make sure I let people know I am my own, walking billboard and my own advertisement. So whenever, I just tell everybody everywhere. And that's the thing you have, because if you don't tell people, how they know what you're doing? You know what I'm saying? How can you get them to buy into it or whatever it is if you're not talking about it? So the big thing is just letting people know, hey, this is what I have going on.
Wow. Thank you, ma'am, so much for sharing. You guys can find her at Get Fit by Tila. Is that on Instagram and Facebook?
Yeah, I do. I post mainly on Instagram for now. That's the platform that has worked in my favor as far as building any business I've done. So that's what I stick with. So yeah, and then I have Facebook groups and stuff, but mainly use the Instagram.
All right. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
So, all right, you guys, if you want to get fit and get some steps in, go follow her on Instagram. And let me tell you guys, and I've shared this before, when I started training, when I started working out with my trainer, the very first thing he told me to do was go buy this juice. I didn't even ask him what did it do because it was my trainer. I trusted his expertise. Got to the store to buy the juice, and honest to goodness, y'all, it was a 3-day supply. And the juice was like $100. It's a little bit over $100. And I was like, and I called him and I was like, okay, what does this juice do? I wasn't ready. Okay, $100. What is this? And it was a detox juice. And I said to him, I have my own detox. Okay. You could tell me what to put in my tea. I'll throw it in the blender, blend all that stuff up, do my own detox. And so that is what I did and shared it with him, because then I told him, so you're sending people out to this place to buy their detox juice. Are they giving you anything for it? Any referral? Do you make any money? Well, that doesn't make any sense. So guess what he's doing now? He's using our products, promoting to his clients and making money off of it. This stuff just makes sense, guys. It just makes sense. So thank you, Miss Tila, for sharing. And I want to see if we have Miss Sharella back. I think we do. I'll finish up her interview. I think Kevin skipped town. That's fine. He wasn't supposed to do the interview in the first place. Miss Sharella, you there?
I am. I'm just having the toughest time today with connection. I go live every day. I told my friend, I say I go live every day. I don't know what about today is it keeps kicking me off, but yes, I'm back.
Not a problem. I do want to touch on really quickly because you were there at the Atlanta event.
Yes.
And if you could just share, why was it important for you to be there and what was your experience once you were there?
Well, I have been for a while. I went mute because Tava's not my only business. I have other things that I do as well, but it took my discouragement to a whole nother level. But one thing I never stopped doing was I never stopped using the products. I never stopped my auto ship. I kept the 120. So when the time came to go to the Houston event, I could not go. So I made it up in my mind the next event I was going. No means necessary. I'm going. So when my coach Ebony reached out to me and she said, "Are you going to Atlanta?" I was like, "Absolutely, I'm going to Atlanta. It's right up the street. Like I could literally skip and hop up there, right?" So I got to the event and I just love the whole culture of this business. I love the way everybody just gets together and enjoy each other. I am proud to say that I not only did I lose a lot of weight using these products, guys. I started at almost 250 pounds, but I'm down to 192 pounds. But that was a moment for me. That was a moment for me to go out there and show people, because I built my confidence back up and I built the level of confidence that I needed to build. I can remember walking in the room and a lady stopped me and she said, "Baby, I don't know your name and I don't know you, but when you walked in this room, I just seen the confidence written all over your face the way it was when you walked in here." But that's just me. I love to own the room when I walk inside the room, and I've lost a lot of weight. Why would I hide that from anybody, right?
Right.
So when everybody got together and our team was dressed in all white and the culture was great and everybody was dancing and grooving, I just thought that was a great way of doing business. Okay. I love it when Kenny Lloyd said no more, stuffy rooms and boring meetings anymore. This is the new wave of doing things. And I think everybody had a really, really great time. Not only did we dance the night away, but we were able to connect with so many other people. And it brought me to a whole nother level. Like, it's go time right now. Like, I share that on Facebook and I share that all over social media. And now people are like, "Hey, what is this? What are you guys doing?" So it's a lifestyle. I got some meetings set up for the end of the week and I got something set up for later on today. So I'm going to start snagging some people in here. Like, it's necessary. It's necessary.
Wow, I love it. I love what you said, because everybody experiences, you hear Mr. Lloyd talk about that brick wall or even sometimes that burnout, but you continue to use the products. You said you kept your smart ship. Why was that important for you to, first of all, even have one? And if you weren't really building the business, why did you keep it?
Well, I kept it because the products work for me. I've told people all the time I will not stop. I will never stop taking these products because my first time using the detox tea, not only like the vitamin or the energy, my first time using the Vacia detox tea from November to January. All right. Within that 60-day time frame right there, I dropped 20 pounds just by detoxifying my body. So I was confident that the product worked. There was nothing that didn't, make me think it didn't work. But when I stopped building in the business because I got a little discouraged that people were quitting on themselves, and I'm a motivator, and I'm like, why do people keep quitting on themselves? Like, what's wrong? But I had to get into my mind that, people got to want it for themselves. You can't want it more than they want it. And that was the thing with me. I wanted it more than they wanted it for them. And I would try to push people, but I believe I was being a little bit too aggressive with a lot of people. So a lot of people kind of backed off of me a little bit. So it was time for me to step back and reevaluate myself and also work on myself. I put up a post today and I told them, I said, it's been almost 3 years that I've been doing this. And now I'm seeing the transformation. Now I'm seeing everything that I desire. No more blood pressure medicine, no more arthritis, I have no more issues right now. And I'm living the dream. Tava has really helped me financially to fire my own boss. Like that good job I told y'all that people was trying to hold me down on. I sent them a letter and I was like, goodbye. I'm firing y'all before y'all get a chance to fire me because I know it's coming, So just being my own boss, being in my own business, being able to work on myself was the reason why I just kept going. And I got a whole bunch of product in there. That's why when Keith at the event, when Keith was like, that's my Valet 30 on the table, don't y'all open my Valet. I was like, boy, I can give you a Valet 30. I got a bunch of them at home. They ain't no pressure. Like,
I love it. I love it. So what did you think about that? Because at the event, we had all the products available for the people to sample, guests to sample. We did shots right then. And as Mr. Harris said, and they were drinking tea. So I know there was some folks having experiences later on that night.
You know what's so funny? I saw the tea, and I'm not a sweet, like, I'm not gonna say I don't like sweets. I'm not a person, like, I don't eat chocolate like that. That wouldn't be my thing. Every once in a blue moon, I'll eat a chocolate or whatever. And as I was walking away, I saw the tea sitting there and I was gonna go over to the tea, but it was so many people. Something just said, get water, get water, get water. Something just kept saying, no, Shirella, get the water, get the water. And when he said, I know a lot of y'all thought y'all had sweet tea back there, but that's the detox tea. I just looked at him. I was like, that was.
Now, for the record, we did have the bags of tea right there by it so that people knew this is the detox tea. We weren't trying to fool y'all.
I don't think people were paying attention to the bags, to tell you the truth, because I didn't even see the bags, right? I didn't even get close to see the bags. But even the Valet 30 shots, I think people really, really, really felt different when we took the shots. And Valet 30 is one of my favorite products. I take it every day. I give it to my kids, especially my 9-year-old who's always tired. He don't want to get up in the morning. I'm always like, here's a shot. Like, I'll give him the sample and he drinks it and he likes it. So I think it's essential, especially for adults. I actually invited a girl to the gym with me the other day. And when she came inside the gym, I sampled her on the Valet 30 and the Flair. I did the shot with her and I gave her a Flair. And I toasted her. I was like, cheers to success and cheers to good health, right?
Love it.
A day later, she hit me back and she was like, I don't know what that was that you gave me, but I did not sleep yesterday. Like, I normally sleep during the day. Can I please buy that from you? And it's just amazing. I love the products. The products work, which is why I never quit. I never stopped. Even if I would have, stop doing business, I'm still going to be that loyal customer. That was what I was intending to do, like continue to buy the products on a daily basis because it's a part of my life. And I'm not going to stop doing something because something else didn't work. I'm going to continue to do it. I'm just going to change up the way I do things now.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for sharing. We look forward to hearing more from you. I'm looking for you on that leaderboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. I'm coming.
All righty. Thank you, sis. You guys put some fireballs, some hearts, some chats in the some fireballs in the chat for both of our guests today, Miss Tila and Miss Sharella. Thank them for sharing their testimony with us. Every Wednesday, we are here with wealth building tips, fitness tips, anything that we can do to help you, not just in your business, but in overall in life. We heard today about being consistent. So even in your fitness goals, and we know that's hard, right? And in your business, but guess what? Give yourself some grace. Give yourself grace to start over, to take a break, to put a pause in it. It's okay. You know what? The world beats us up so much. We don't have to beat ourselves up. So, guess what? Maybe you said you were going to work out 30 minutes every day and you haven't done it yet. You can start today, right? Give yourself some grace. It is all good. Maybe you said you want to start working out and you haven't done it. Do something simple as while you are sitting in your chair at work, hey, just start doing some arm exercises. Take a phone call, stand up, walk around your office. Do anything to get yourself started. And the same thing in your business. Don't be afraid to just talk to people. Sample some people. If you sample some people, let them try the product. They will have an experience and they will come back. So, all righty, guys, that's my time. We are well past time. Kevin Harris took up all the time this morning, but so glad to have him on. Don't forget tonight, 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you have guests, get them on right here for the Tava Business Opportunity. Then we always have Saturday morning training, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time every Saturday morning. Don't forget to take advantage of the BOGO. And did you hear what both of these ladies said? I don't know if you guys noticed. Both of them said they saw something online that grabbed their attention, which caused them to reach out to somebody. So I hope you are posting, sharing. Do not be a secret agent in your business. Let people know what you're doing. That's the graphic. Make sure you're letting people know there's a special on the tea right now. All right, that does it for me. Peace and blessings to all of you. Again, happy Mother's Day to all of the moms.
Come with me, we're Tava, no places too far. Come with me, we're Tava, no places too far to go. We can take you around the world. Catch this flight with me, we're Tava, no places too far to go. New places, new faces, yeah, new zip codes. New money, NFTs and plus crypto. Don't need care cash no more. Digital currency on me. Overseas we back and forth. Round trips all aboard, baby. There's room at the top. We'll save a spot for you. Can't no one limit us, so you should come with me. We're Tava, no places too far. Come with me. We're Tava, no places too far to go.